Alright, so here's video 2 of breaking down your swing. And a couple things I noticed on these. These are further in the hitting, and so you barreled up a lot of balls, a lot more consistently. And I want to kind of talk about it a little bit. We got off to a good start here, and you rotate right into the ball, make good contact deep, right there, right where it should be. And look at your barrel. Your barrel is going through the ball. So right there and driving nicely. The other thing is that we want to try and stay on the plane of the ball longer. And what I realize is a couple things here is you push your barrel out forward too early, meaning it should be launched from the back shoulder. So as you tilt into the ball, and we talked about tilting a little more, as you tilt and get into that hip socket right there, a little more, if the hand stayed at the shoulder and the barrel, you would get what I call the whiplash effect, meaning that will help launch that barrel. Your hand stayed at your shoulder and you had the lateral tilt right there, a little stronger, a little deeper into the hip, and the hands didn't push right here. So right here the hands are pushing and turning, okay? And what happens is you get to the front and your barrel arcs almost out up like that. See how you push back with your body and up? So your path it's into the zone here and out of the zone here. So if you're thinking of a pie shape, your pie shape is shorter because of the hands. Now you feel it and you have everything right there. So if you think about it, if you were to go like that, look at your elbow. Now look at how deep you would enter the zone, and with the elbow pushing forward, working through like that, look how long you're out near the front now. Your hands are near the front, but look at your barrel. You're still on plane. So think about it as you use, we like to say, get on plane early, which is there, and be like a long U, okay? And look at that. Look at that. Full extension, and your barrel is barely starting to rise up out of the zone. This is what I'm talking about right here. You're doing it, you feel it, but we're not applying it to your hitting. This right here is amazing. And look at the barrel path you're trying to emulate. This is it. You're doing it. But now watch. Turn yourself sideways and look at the barrel. Because the hands lead the elbow, it's more of a dive down, and then this ball should have been crushed, a nice rising line drive. But because your hands are out front and there's your pivot, you see the deep pivot, almost like a V in and out right there, upward. It's starting on the upward trajectory. You pop it up. So we're not driving them over the fence, we're hitting them to the fence. Here it is again. Look, and I copied these on purpose because look at how beautiful you're on plane there behind your body, and you stay on plane way past your body. Look right there, you're still on plane. But look what also happens. Your shoulders match the plane of the barrel. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to get those shoulders to sync up, but they don't sync up until your elbow and your forearm are locked in unison right there. This is amazing right there pattern. Now look at how far out you are, and then look at extension. You're snapping perpendicular. Your barrel is just comfortably coming through the zone, and look at where you're going to snap way out there, all the way forward like that. Look at the hand right there. If this doesn't tell you what you need to work on and improve, I can't explain it any better. Okay, so again, the dive, the push and the dive, push and the dive. And this is costing you probably 30 feet, 40 feet, in my opinion. Right there, push to there, we're disconnected. Push and turn, we're disconnected. Pop up. Okay. This was a little deeper right there. So the hands don't push all the way to the front. They get there right there to the front. So you probably hit a line drive or a better shot. But understanding and knowing why you're hitting well and when you're not hitting well is very important. Okay? Body good, posture good. Gotta get elbows better underneath you in this last series of balls. Um, really, really excellent. So now these last few, you really kind of push and dive in right there. Look how you chop. We're not really chopping, we're kind of pushing in there. So another one there, and see how the ball pops up. This one's a little better. And sometimes you just snap your hands a lot better, but there's, look at how level you are. But look how far out front. So that pivot point of your hand, see, that pivot right there is going up. You're at the end of the pivot of the hands. So that gives us our less margin for error. And I'm really trying to just increase your margin for error. There it is again. Look at, I saved every one of these to show you. Because and again, I'm just noticing myself. I'm learning myself. Look how beautiful, watch the tip of the barrel. Look how beautiful that is. That is real. Look at your whole upper body, the elbows, everything is just beautiful right there. That's what we're really looking for to copy. So you feel it, and we try to get it, and you get close. But again, leading. If we look back at here again, look what leads. Elbow. The elbow is even or equal to the hands. It could probably even lead the hands a little bit. Right there, look at it, leading at the end. See the elbow get tucked under? So we got to try and get that elbow under. And look how naturally your barrel snaps. Right there. Look at your hands, and now your hands are snapping the barrel and controlling the barrel because you have the leverage, you have the control, you have the perpendicular right there. Everything is just perfect with that. So I think, see, now we push to the front, and there's that, again, we're towards the end of our arc because we push now a little deeper here, caught it a little deeper, drive the ball. I'm not saying you can't hit well this way. I'm not saying you can't drive the ball, but I'm just saying your margin for error is less. And we want to hit in a big margin on a big plane. So this one again, right there. Well, hands are there. There's the pivot point, and look at how the ball pops way up, straight up. These are pop-ups. These are going to be pop-ups. Everybody's going to get frustrated with yourself, and the coach is going to get frustrated. This one probably drove pretty far. Again, just wanted to break that down a little bit for you and give you an idea of what we're doing and what we need to work on. Great stuff.